Like our earliest ancestors, we all look up to the skies for inspiration, for meaning, for hope. Just as our outdoor environment is defined by the view above, so is the space we create inside. Ceilings are our skies. They bring visual warmth, comfort, and awe into our interior spaces. At Certainteed Architectural, we understand the importance of ceiling and wall design. From economical acoustical panels and suspension systems to unique ceiling showpieces in metal, felt, fiberglass, and wood, we have the right solutions for every space and every budget. With Certainteed Architectural, there are no limitations to your design vision. Create, build, innovate. Breathe vibrant life into every space. Continue to inspire those who always look up. We're here to collaborate with you to bring your vision forward.
Thank you all for joining us in celebrating this year's Best in Design across the Texas-Oklahoma chapter of IIDA. While we miss being able to showcase the awards in person this year, we are excited to commemorate the winners and virtually applaud their hard work and ingenuity. We will be showcasing each winner on social media over the next month, and you can also view winners at www.iidataxokeexcellenceinddesignawards.org. The IIDA Texas-Oklahoma Chapter Board has chosen Advocate theme for 2020-2021. For those of you who don't know, each year the Chapter Board selects a theme to use as the guiding principle behind our programming and initiatives. When the Chapter Board met virtually this past July, it was discussed that as we continue into unprecedented times, the Texas-Oklahoma Chapter will continue to advocate for our members. We do so across each state by promoting ongoing virtual programming and by nurturing the continued support of our coalitions, OIDC and TAID. It is the goal of the IIDA Texas-Oklahoma Chapter to ensure that everyone is aware of the resources they have as a member of our association. We strive to make a stronger, more united chapter by developing and advancing programming and initiatives that are best for members in each of our 8 unique city centers. This year, we hope that you have taken advantage of the opportunities offered to all of our members, including virtual CEUs, our Diversity in Design panel series, and our Chapter Chats panel series. I would now like to welcome our 2020-2021 IIDA Texas-Oklahoma Chapter President, Emily Gilmore.
Thank you, Marcy. I'd like to start by saying thank you to everyone for taking the time to watch our video presentation of our Design Excellence Award winners. This is our chance to honor the creativity, innovation, and passion that exists within our chapter. That's truly what the Inspire 20 Design Excellence Awards are all about. I'd like to take a moment to point out that this virtual event wouldn't be possible without the dedication of a small, incredible group of volunteers. Thank you to our event chair, Marcy Kirk with J. Tyler, Melissa Park with JHBR Architecture, Amanda Campos with MDI, and Alyssa Turner with ACS Flooring. We wouldn't be here tonight without all of the time and effort they committed to put this video together. This year has been a different year than most, but our chapter has adapted and still has had some great successes. Our last major in-person event of 2020 was IIDA Shift 20, which celebrated its 20th year. With yet another sold-out record attendance, we welcome students from all over the country to help them prepare for the next step in their career. In a year full of adjustments, we will be hosting IIDA Shift 21 virtually on January 27th through 29th. We are excited about both the challenges and the opportunities this new platform will bring and hope that you can join us in supporting the future of interior design. In another effort to educate and offer growth opportunities for our emerging professional members, we continued the Emerging Leaders Program in more of our city centers over the past year. This September, the Emerging Leaders Program was offered virtually for Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa members. Once again, we will be offering lessons on topics such as business etiquette, presentation skills, and the business practices of interior design. The program has received great feedback not only from the participants, but also from their mentors and employers. In July of this year, the Texas-Oklahoma chapter received the IIDA Best Thing Ever, awarded by IIDA headquarters. The Best Thing Ever is the chapter's crowning achievement over the past year. Our chapter chose to highlight our excellence in leadership development through chapter and city center orientations, chapter leadership summit, and our emerging leaders program. Our best thing ever was one of 3 awarded by headquarters this year. The Texas-Oklahoma chapter applied for a grant available at the international level of IIDA called the Catalyst Grant. The Catalyst Grant was created to fund projects that move our chapters forward, enrich our organization, and promote the association's mission of advancing. Our chapter received our full award request and is utilizing the funds from the 2020 grant to update our chapter website to better serve our members and chapter sponsors. Be on the lookout for the upcoming changes. And last, but certainly not least, the Texas-Oklahoma chapter was honored to receive a bronze award from the international organization in the chapter benchmarking program. Each year, the IIDA chapter awards recognize outstanding chapter achievement, best practices, and program excellence. These awards celebrate the exceptional efforts and contributions IIDA chapters make to the interior design profession. With 35 locally led chapters across the globe pursuing these awards, we considered our achievement of the Bronze Award to be a great one. Ready to continue this great momentum and direction is our 2021 chapter board. I'd love to take a moment to recognize the incredible group of individuals that I've had the privilege of working with this year. While we've not been able to meet yet in person as a new board, we have worked together through a weekend Zoom retreat in July and virtual meetings each month since then. Thank you to the 2021 chapter board for working to reach our members when we can't always be together. These individuals are eager, innovative, and looking toward our future. I encourage you to get to know them as our chapter works together to be more united with each of you over the next year. There are 2 other important individuals that we'd like to recognize who spend every day working to support our chapter. Without them, our chapter simply would not function. We are so fortunate to have our chapter administrators, Megan Romboletti and Christine Munsell. We could not do any of this without their help. The chapter board is just part of the amazing history of volunteers that our chapter has been fortunate to have, including these amazing past presidents. Their dedication has elevated our chapter to new levels of achievements year after year. Our chapter also boasts a history of incredible IIDA fellows. Being named a fellow is one of the most prestigious honors the IIDA bestows. If you know of an individual in the Texas-Oklahoma chapter that you feel is deserving of the College of Fellows, please encourage them to apply. The application period for the 2020 class of the College of Fellows will open this November. Before we move on to the Design Excellence Awards, we will take a quick commercial break. This video would not be possible without the generous support of our underwriters. Now begin the presentation of the Excellence in Design Awards. The time has come to recognize interior design at its best. We are honoring those within our chapter who, through their creativity and innovation, have achieved design excellence. This year, 3 judges from across the nation with varied backgrounds in the field of interior design reviewed and critiqued over 90 submissions and selected the outstanding projects worthy of distinction for this year's 2020 IIDA Texas-Oklahoma Excellence in Design Awards. This year's Excellence in Design judges include Christy Coates, interior designer with Gresham Smith in Tampa, Florida; Megan Kennedy from Boston, Massachusetts; and Lisa Bottom, Vice President, Principal of Corporate Workplace and Interiors, Lead for Buildings and Places with AECOM San Francisco, California. Just a reminder, if you're interested in additional information on our jury panel or any of the projects presented here tonight, it can be found on our Excellence in Design Awards website. Projects submitted were in the following categories: residential, public services and assembly, healthcare small, healthcare large, education and research, retail, hospitality, government, corporate small, corporate large. Each submission from all 13 categories was carefully critiqued by our judges, who focused on the following criteria: overall quality of planning concept, clarity and comprehensiveness of the design solution, uniqueness and any notable special features, appropriateness and creative use of materials, quality of detail, attention to budget, codes, and functionality, and the health, safety, and welfare of the end user. The judges individually reviewed all of the submissions, then critiqued them extensively as a group to determine the winning projects. This process is an extremely time-consuming undertaking, and their efforts certainly do not go unrecognized. Thank you to all of our judges for making these awards possible. For this event, we will be awarding submissions that the judges not only felt were successful, but also exceeded the design criteria. These select projects will receive the Distinguished Excellence in Design Award. To start off the awards presentation, I would like to hand it over to Kara German with McCoy Rockford.
Our awards begin with the residential category. One project that stood out to the judges for showcasing a unique and successful play of materials, the 2020 Excellence in Design for Residential goes to Alter Studio Architecture for their South 5th Residence project in Austin, Texas. The South 5th Residence began with a negotiation of collection of significant constraints, working around an unexpectedly steep escarpment as well as Austin zoning, envelope and critical zone requirements that came into play for a rare Durand oak in the middle of the modest-sized property. Rather than restricting the possibilities, however, these constraints prompted an unexpected and delightful interior environment. The design subverts typical suburban house and a yard relationship, weaving the landscaping between and around the house in the public service and assembly category. The judges were impressed by how strongly a design supported the mission of the space. The 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Public Service and Assembly goes to Reese for their Remerge project in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Remerge helps pregnant women and mothers facing incarceration for non-violent crimes transform their lives. Reese designed a welcoming space with an abundance of natural light and comforting color palette. The building is centered around a large kitchen, open dining space, group therapy, and a garden. Remerge's new facility provides mothers a safe space to share and build trust in their community while supporting their life-changing journey. Once again, congratulations, Reese. We will continue our awards with the Healthcare Small category. Please welcome to the stage Kate Dedivo with Workplace Solutions, who will be presenting our Excellence in Design Awards for this category.
For providing a beautiful space with a strong design language, the 2020 Excellence in Design for Healthcare Small goes to Michael Hsu, Office of Architecture, for Westlake Dermatology in Dripping Springs, Texas. The design for this dermatology office provides a spa-like experience for guests. Ample natural lighting brings the space's elevated textures and materials to life, transporting visitors as soon as they enter the reception and waiting area. The location is unique to Westlake Dermatology in design and detail, but fluently speaks the brand's language. Congratulations. For the thoughtful touches and unexpected design elements, the 2020 Excellence in Design for Healthcare Large goes to EYP for their Hackensack Meridian Ocean Medical Center surgical floor in Brick, New Jersey. This project inspired EYP to rethink healthcare spaces, designing the medical surgical floor They wanted patients to get healthy and rehabilitated in an elevated, tranquil environment with real art and hotel-like amenities instead of a sterile and institutional space. Being able to focus on the direct impact that interiors have on patient and staff well-being, from visitor flow to wayfinding to respite areas, is one of the most rewarding projects for their team. Congratulations. I'd now like to welcome next Herman Miller and Geiger, who will be presenting our Excellence in Design Awards for the Education and Research and Retail categories.
For creating a sophisticated and engaging space, the 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Education and Research Design goes to Stantec for their MAPS project in Dallas, Texas.
The MAPS program was a completely new educational model for Highland Park ISD that needed equally unique space to serve as a vehicle for innovation and creativity. MAPS is centered around relevancy and is designed like a professional work environment that gives students genuine real-world experiences for a post-secondary advantage. The space has a strong visual identity that creates a sense of place and ownership. This experimental design and curriculum provides authentic learning experiences that have transformed student learning. Congratulations.
For developing a thoughtful layout and bringing the outside in, the 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Retail goes to Perrin Projects for their project Therapy Hair Studio in Houston, Texas.
After 10 years in the crowded Galleria Retail Center, our friends at Therapy Hair Studio enlisted our help to serve a problem they had outgrown their original home and needed to find a new one. Together, we found a dilapidated 1970s one-story stucco building located in the heart of River Oaks under a rich canopy of mature oak trees. The catch: how do you overhaul the interior and exterior, the HVAC and drainage, windows, roof, and parking on a modest budget with very little time? We let the leafy arbors lead the way, setting the stage for a unique space with calming natural tones, warm woods, and 2 intimate lounge areas for the staff and clients to enjoy before and after services. Congratulations.
I'd like to welcome now to the stage Dylan Eagle with Core Office Interiors, who will be presenting our Excellence in Design Award for the Hospitality category.
The judges recognized a project with beautiful touches of design and a sophisticated color palette, and the 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Hospitality category goes to Michael Shu, Office of Architecture, for their Mancino Farms Uptown Park project in Houston, Texas. The restaurant's designed to tell the story of Mancino Farms and the local farmers they partner with. The prevalent biophilic design and the graphic narrative work together to create a healthy space for diners and staff. Natural materials, natural light, select patterns, and shingles reflect coastal cottages of Northern California. Congratulations. By creating a space that successfully combined their traditional and modern design, the judges awarded the 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Corporate Small to Corrigan for their TXAT project in Houston, Texas. The TXAT project was a unique opportunity to create an image for the company that would allow them to grow and mature over time. Corrigan's design of the office space was inspired by the leadership's optimism for the company's future. This project was an important stepping stone for both TXAT and Corrigan as they continue to grow their businesses locally. Congratulations. For creatively developing an engaging space from a blank slate with surprising uses of materials, the 2020 Excellence in Design Award for Corporate Large goes to Able Design Group for the Cannon Project in Houston, Texas. The Cannon is the first completed phase of the Founders District, a 36-acre entrepreneurial environment that will include expansive commercial office space, modern multifamily housing, unique and experimental retail, and diverse food and beverage, all within a walkable, environmentally conscious campus. Formerly a manufacturing building built in the 1950s, the original structure of the building was kept, doubled in size, and transformed into the Cannon, a 120,000 square foot workspace. The building was designed as a co-working environment, offering offices in various sizes, open hot desk benching, and a variety of collaboration opportunities. Congratulations. We will now move on to the Excellence in Design Awards in the Best of the City Center category. Presenting these awards will be the IIDA Texas Oklahoma VP of Communications, Melissa Park.
This year marks our 6th year honoring projects in the Best of City Center category. This category is comprised of 8 possible awards, one for each city center, and they can be selected from any of the 9 submission categories. The awards will be presented in alphabetical order by city center name. For the Austin City Center, the winner is Michael Shue, Office of Architecture, for their Shake Shack headquarters project. It was important to Shake Shack that their brand culture was represented in their space. The office is designed to support the company's commitment to hospitality and collaboration. The design drew inspiration from the original Shake Shack restaurant in Madison Square Park, with ample natural materials, biophilic design, and custom lighting mimicking the park's string lights. Congratulations. For the Dallas City Center, the winner is the ID Group for their Spaces Hale Building project. It's not unusual for this client to set up tenancy in an existing building. While this existing building has an entire history of previous tenants, the building owner's historic restoration brought many elements back to a first-generation space. With this came several layers of coordination between teams to ensure the existing historic elements were protected while also allowing for the installation of today's modern amenities. The additional requirement to reuse many historic elements gave their team a chance to flex their creative muscles to ensure the overall design felt modern, dynamic, and adaptable to grow with their clients' needs. Congratulations. For the Fort Worth City Center, the winner is Ibanez Shaw Architecture for their Hotel Revel project. The design echoes the light play of the building's exterior, expressing the exposed steel and concrete in a variety of room plans, embracing the architecture of the building. White panels define vertical slots of daylight and open the rooms to city views. Custom fabricated steel ledges project from the walls to form desks, luggage shelves, and side tables, catching the light and decorating the walls with angular shadows. Congratulations. For the Houston City Center, the winner is Gensler for their Star Cinema Grill project. Star Cinema Grill's refreshed design gives Houstonians a new destination to enjoy entertainment, relax, and spend quality time with one another. The space solidifies its versatility not only as a dine-in theater, but also as an inviting social hub for guests to linger before and after a film. Congratulations. For the Oklahoma City City Center, the winner is Gardner Architects for their Kitchen at Commonplace project. Kitchen at Commonplace is a unique dining experience in the Midtown district of Oklahoma City. As an extension of Commonplace books, guests are invited in by the signature green floor throughout. During the day, a beautiful east light spills into the space while guests drink coffee and immerse themselves in the peaceful atmosphere. Guests are encouraged to sit down and share a meal around one large dining table or at the bar with friends, neighbors, and families. Congratulations. For the Tulsa City Center, the winner is KKT Architects for their Tulsa Community College Metro Campus Chemistry and Biology Labs project. The existing chemistry and biology lab spaces had not been touched since the building was converted to a community college in the 1970s. The goals for this project were to promote interest in the programs by increasing visibility and provide cutting-edge labs to prepare students for today's industries. In addition to a full gut and remodel to the interior of the labs, prep space, equipment, and chemical storage, key walls were designed to incorporate elements such as an interactive periodic table of elements, aquariums, and terrariums, visible from both common corridors and the laboratory interiors. Overall, the visibility and connection to sciences has increased the college program's enrollment and impact on the campus. Congratulations. For the West Texas City Center, the winner is Condre Design Group for their Adventure Park of Lubbock project. Adventure Park has become a landmark in the city of Lubbock with its eye-catching design elements on the exterior and well-defined wayfinding and colorful, intentional interior elements. It was a pleasure for the CDG team to work on as it presented some unique opportunities to create a truly innovative space for West Texas. It has successfully met the demand for family-centered entertainment venues in the region and has exceeded the original goals and vision for the project. Congratulations. And that concludes our Best in City Center Awards. To present our final award of the evening, I would like to send it back to IIDA Texas Oklahoma Chapter President Emily Gilmore.
This may be our final design award of the evening, but it is possibly our most exciting. The 2020 Excellence in Design Best in Show Award recognizes a single project from all of our 91 submissions that the judges felt far exceeded the award criteria and outshined its competitors. This year's recipient of the Best in Show Award is Corgan for their TXAT project in Houston, Texas. Congratulations, Corgan, a well-deserved honor. And congratulations again to all of tonight's award recipients.
I want to thank everyone for taking the time to help us honor our Design Excellence Award recipients. With each passing year, we continue to be inspired by the creativity, passion, and innovation of design professionals just like you. I can't wait to see what beautiful projects are awarded next year. We hope that we will be able to meet in Houston and in person for a toast at the IIDA Inspired 21 Design Excellence Award Gala. Thank you to all of our underwriters, Fast Track Specialties, St. Gobain, Southwest Terrazzo Association, Herman Miller, Abbott, MDI, Milliken, and Human Scale. Thanks.